This launch is significant because every opportunity to send people into space is an opportunity for us to learn and grow and better understand the human body. So from a medical point of view, every time we launch folks up there and we gain more information, we're better prepared for long duration space flight. And so for the command surgeon office to have a true picture of all of the training that goes into ensuring that this mission is a success, it allows us to understand the significance of that global rescue and recovery effort.
If you think about something that's flying to space like a rocket, it's got all these different systems. It's got propulsion, it's got guidance and navigation, and they're all really complex. Space medicine is really looking at the human system, the people that fly in that. There's so many things that we don't understand and so many things that change when you go to space. All these different aspects that would be normal for a healthy person on the ground, that all changes when you go to space. And as doctors and scientists, we need to study that to understand how to get people to space, to the moon, to Mars, and each one of those steps brings in a whole bunch of new things that we need to consider.
It's very exciting because it is such a dynamic mission, and it's something that we're learning a lot about as human space flight's, excelling so much right now across the world. So many different nations are putting people into space, and so being a part of that is very exciting to see what potentially will come about in the future as we put people on the moon, put people on Mars.
We have a lot of doctors and paramedics and nurses and techs that work in hospitals and take care of people, and they understand that really well. But there's so much that changes with space in the human body that we need people who are experts in that field to help understand how to treat people when they come back. We want to have doctors who work on console during the launches to help understand that system.
My team from the command surgeon staff at US Space Command is really down here to better understand the training and the preparation and the commitment that it takes for medical operations in human spaceflight support to be prepared for any type of recovery effort. I really feel honored to be down here and to be a part of this experience and to see the amazing work that our professionals do day in, day out to prepare for these types of missions.
I have the unique pleasure to be able to work with some excellent people like the pararescuemen that go out there, and I've been preparing and training in case something goes wrong. And they do this in the forward operating bases around the world, and they train day in, day out for really challenging missions and are just a unique group of people. And so I'm able to bring my space knowledge to their incredible operational background, and together we're able to provide probably the best rescue capability that I could imagine for these types of NASA launches.
We support the missions, Soyuz, Commercial Crew Program, and ultimately Artemis. So looking at contingency rescue or recovery of any sort, really medically, and coordinating with interagency and commercial partners to help support that joint effort and collaborative effort really across the Department of Defense and the country.
I don't think there's any better example of one of General Dickinson's key tasks, which is incorporating commercial and interagency organizations into our mission, than the Human Spaceflight Support Program. When you think about everybody we're collaborating with here on console, our forward deployed forces for rescue and recovery, our efforts to coordinate the mission with SpaceX and with NASA, and then should there be an event, being able to coordinate medical response within the civilian department is really just a true example of that interagency commitment.
As people do long-term missions on the moon and ultimately Mars, well, we have hospitals in space to support folks that are there long-term, and how will we get patients back and forth when they do have medical concerns. This is kind of uncharted territory to some extent. While we've put people in space before a long time ago, the frequency, of course, is ramping up really lightning speed. It's exciting, and looking forward to advancing medical capabilities, of course, and really the ultimate gain is to ensure that if something bad happens in space, that we handle that situation the best we can and the best possible outcome for that astronaut.